Matt. It is President's Day Monday morning, so hopefully you're having a President's Day off. If not, and still enjoy your day no matter what. But today, I also want to say one quick little thing about President's Day. There's a lot of great presidents in our history. There's a lot of maybe not so great presidents in our history. And whether you like the person in office now or in the past or whenever it was, I would ask that you please respect the person or position, even if you can't respect the person. Even if you don't particularly like the person, please respect position, even if you don't like the person. So just leave it at that. How's that? But you might notice my thought this morning is the pause button. If you've heard me say, you probably heard me say in podcasts a few times, and definitely if you heard me as a motivational speaker, you've heard me say there's no rewind button in life. You cannot hit rewind and try again. And it's true, you can't. You can't go back in life. But I do believe there almost needs to be like a pause button in life. There needs to be a pause button where in the moment you can go pause, draw back, and make your decision. I used to be the chaplain at the state prison here in town. And as a chaplain, I learned quickly that a lot of the guys behind the fences are just normal guys like you and I, just average people who didn't hit the pause button and made a really bad decision. And therefore, they're in there either short term or long term. And so sometimes just that choice to say, all right, pause, and then decide accordingly or choose accordingly. And so in your relationships, in your marriage, and with your kids, with your friends even, what are you taking the time to pause for a moment and say, all right, hold it, pause. All right, I don't like this, but here's what the right thing is to do. Because that momentary pause can make a massive difference. You've probably also heard me say a few times the difference between reacting and responding. In fact, in my book, I talk about that a lot. You're going to react or respond. There's not much difference in definition between those two words, but there's a big difference in action. If you react, you let the circumstance control you. You spaz out in the moment, you throw a fit, and you have an emotional reaction. If you respond, you hit the pause button momentarily, draw back, and then make a decision accordingly, and then speak accordingly. Because even as the things you say, if you say the wrong thing in the moment, it can cut deep enough to go many, many years down the road and affect your life. So think about that. In your life, where right now do you maybe need to be able to hit the pause button? Because it doesn't just apply to our reactions. It might, it doesn't just apply to our reactions. It might mean that we need to just take a pause and enjoy the moment. Don't miss the memory. Don't miss the opportunity. Don't miss that moment with your kids because they grow up really fast. Don't miss those moments. Pause. Hit the pause button. Take in the moment. Hit the pause button. Choose respond, not react, but take a moment to pause in the emotional moment and make a choice. It'll make a huge difference in your life, I promise you, if you just hit the pause button momentarily and then make your action. Try it this week. Hit the pause button. Toby Mac says, when in doubt, pause. When angry, pause. When stressed, pause. When tired, pause. And when you pause, pray. So take time to pause and pray, or pause and at least think. If you're not a praying person, I respect that, but pause and take a moment to think about the consequences of your actions before you do it. So this week, try it. Hit the pause button and see if you can change your reactions, see if you can change your discussions and potential arguments, and see if you can change those opportunities to capture those memories, capture those moments by hitting the pause button and just taking a chill pill. We'll talk soon. Have a good week. Please share this. Please like this. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube. Let's get this message out there. Let's get many of these messages out there. Let's encourage as many humans as we possibly can this week. This week, hit the pause button and watch it change your life. The Monday Morning Minutes with Matt. We'll see you next week. Thanks.